One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. Got all kinds of cars for sale. This here 2008 truck, man. Nice truck, 41,000 miles. Anyways, I got new help, and I'm doing stuff between the apartments and the job in Ventura and LA, whatever you want to call it, and all that, and buying a lot of cars. A lot of stuff for sale, a lot of cool stuff for sale. This here's a video of just doing some behind the scenes work and my new employee making a baller move and making his woman take the bus and go 60 hours instead of 6 just because she needed to think about her actions. Whatever. Some funny stuff. Thanks for watching. It's just a video. Here we go. It's a work vlog. I'm trying to make them as interesting as possible. It's just work though. It's not all that interesting. Beautiful new 99 Lexus with 82,000 miles. Woo, buddy. Here we go. Okay, so plane tickets. Train tickets. Planes, trains, and automobiles. So, if she leaves Monday, the train costs, the Greyhound costs like $250 or $260. If she leaves Monday on a plane, she can fly for $286. So she can fly for about 20 bucks more on the same day that she can take that train.
Probably better, huh?
I'd fly. It's a 68-hour trip on the bus. So 68 hours on the bus, 6 hours on the plane or something. So it's about the, well, it depends on, maybe not. How much of a pain in the ass is she? You want her to sit there and think about her actions for 68 hours, or you want her to be right here?
I can go 20 bucks somewhere else.
It's all on you. But
well, yeah, I love my life. So don't get me wrong, man. That's a good point. You know what? Yeah, let her fucking take the fucking bus and think about her fucking actions.
I thought of that when my woman.
I like that one. That's a good one. And you know what? You're right. She needs to fucking think about all the shit she's fucking doing and what the fuck I'm gonna have to do. Fucking.
Well, I mean, you're having to come up with 300 bucks.
Yeah, I know. And
how'd she get out there? She came up with that?
Her brother fucking bought her a ticket to fly out there.
Oh, gotcha. And who kicked her out? Her friend or something?
Over there?
Yeah.
Her brother's wife.
Brother's wife.
Because she was, I don't know exactly why, but I think I know somewhat what. She was sick and she complained a lot of it. And her sister-in-law is like a fucking germ freak and shit, you know.
So they just didn't hit it off.
Yeah, exactly.
So she, do you want me to see? She looked for tomorrow, but it was outrageous more.
Monday's fine.
Monday's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's already got it in her mind that Monday, Tuesday.
So she has a place to stay, kinda.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure she does, because I'll call her brother and I'll ask him, hey, you know what? Look, I got her tickets. Talk to your wife. Make her shut her mouth for a fucking day or two, and she'll be gone. So,
And you want the bus?
Yeah, I wanted the
stud baller. You know the little memes where they like have a guy just do something and it's like thug life. It's like, take the bus, bitch.
I just made that decision.
Just right there. Nobody needs to know.
Hey, the ball's just about hanging.
Yeah, you're swinging them right now, dude. Very crazy. That's funny. Monday. 2:36 tomorrow. So she can leave tomorrow for 2:36. Monday for 2:15. So if you don't have anywhere. He's like, make her wait till Monday and live with this chick that doesn't like her coughing. Okay, cool, man. That's awesome. Okay, she'll be, when you're done, hit me up. She'll talk to you. We'll get all the stuff and boom. No problem. Okay, here you go. Let me go over a couple things with you. Basically anything except for one of them beams to hold the fence. Anything that's trash, over there, all the way through. Any of the stuff along the fence that you've been hacking out, I love it. Keep hacking it out. And any piles of stuff like that, even the ones in the trailer you can see, pull them back if they can be pulled back and throw it all in a junk pile. Okay. I'll get another U-Haul soon, or I'll use that trailer twice and just take it.
You want me to stack it on the other side of that trailer?
You can keep going under and keep going that way. Is awesome. I was just thinking putting the leaves out here, but by the time we get them, I might have more bags. We might end up bagging them up. They're quick to bag up too, and then it looks a lot better under the trailer. But all that stuff, and then that van has a battery in it, and there's a little battery over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Pull those two. Cool. Grab the one out of the van too, and pull them in here to where we got 3 batteries. We can get a little charging station type thing going, and we can start charging stuff. How are you at starting things and just putting a battery in it, cranking on it a bit, cranking and pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping, cranking, pump, pump, pump. Okay, it ain't working. Taking the air cleaner off, putting a little gas in it, cranking again. You good at doing that kind of stuff? You've done a lot of that?
Yeah.
Get the Lincoln started. It was started 6 months ago. It'll start up. It might just start first time in a couple minutes, just cranking on it with a good battery in it. It's going to need a lot of cranking amps. We can use this one again if we have to. That one went in my Excursion, so we're going to have to get that one redone and the Excursion one back in here, and that we need to flip them all around at some point. So the van battery in here, that thing started up, and just start it, let it run for 5 minutes. That's all I'm looking for. If you start it and it won't keep running, and after about 3 or 4 times of doing that, you just can't keep it running, fine, done, you're done. I don't care. If it's a problem that allows it to not start, fine, I don't care. It means the fuel pump went out. It means this, it meant that. I don't know, but I have to sell it. So just get to where you know either what's wrong with it or you know it runs. One or the other. It don't matter. It's a 20-minute thing, tinkering around with it. It might be a 2-minute thing. Throw a battery in it, it fires right up. That's what should happen. Okay. 80%. And then one more thing. I'll probably be about an hour and a half. Razor, all this stuff has to come off. Okay. All this has to come off the inside nice and neat. Anything in it that's trash, throw away. Anything that's questionable, you can, if it's obviously something that's mine or something, you can set it on the porch. If it's something that's questionable, make a questionable pile. And the same thing going through this whole place. I mean, like, obviously, junk. It's just junk. I mean, this one here is not bent. I think this is a good jack. And it can be tried out a little, made sure. These are bad, they're usually bent and they won't go back down. It's probably just loosened. Yeah. This is junk. Obviously stuff like them air cleaners is cooler than shit. So whatever, a couple boards, whatever we can pull out as far as that we know is trash. Just want to get out of here and get into trash. So this thing, when you're doing this, come in first with a perfect, this is right here. Somebody got some grease on it. Try to keep it localized. Okay. Don't worry about taking it off too much. In fact, don't worry about the grease at all. I'm done and I'll deal with it when I get back. But if this thing could be, it just came from the auction, cleaned up, vacuumed out, have the floor mats out, and I'll show you what we do to them. And we'll just go over this one, start to finish, of what I do to them. And then it'll be a lot farther on. If it's some kind of paper that is an owner's manual or it's receipts of something that somebody spent on the car or something that makes that car worth more, put it in the glove box. If it's trash, throw it away and vacuum it. Okay. So it's vacuumed, it's cleaned. You could also start using the degreaser and wiping down with any brushes we have or any rags, and that stuff all cleaned up. It's got to look good. We got to do the dash. I've got little brand new toothbrushes where you can go shh real quick, okay. Stuff like that. While you're inside, little degreaser on the rag. This stuff right here, it has to look new. It's nice, nice, nice. And if you look, come around here and look from this side. It's really easy. Just it's 5 seconds.
I'm not used to washing cars, you know.
No, and I think when we're doing the Prizio stuff, it's a whole different thing. I mean, what I liked is like number one, when you work there with Mario a bit. Well, yeah, I know Mario's got someone with him that can do exactly what he needs and stuff. And on a door handle, I'm not even thinking about you doing the door handle while I'm down there trying to make a deal with my tenants and keep them happy. I've got stuff I'm doing. That's something I can send you on and not even worry. If I was having you buff this car, well, I'd be like, oh God, I gotta go look, I gotta go check, I need to go. It's different. So there's a whole different breed of stuff. And once we're a month into doing what we're doing on the cars, we'll probably never wash every car on this lot again. Yeah. We won't do a quick wash on this lot because I don't care what people think of them until they ship them out. And then we do a quick wash when they leave. Yeah. But whatever, we'll be on, we'll be dead on. I like it. Here's what I'm dealing with. And let me show you. While I was in there doing the video for the morning, he washed this truck. Now I'm not going to be extra picky, on everything that's done. However, as you can see, this side wasn't even handled. And all these water spots shouldn't be on it because it was the morning. It was just nice out. I'm going to show you the sides here. But I'm actually not doing all that much driving. So I'm only putting about 15 bucks worth of fuel in this thing because I just don't need any more. It's set for 6 months last time. Look, missed the whole back there. Just missed that, missed this, missed all this. Didn't even power wash that off. Missed this, missed all this. And I'm not, look, I missed this. I'm not talking smack. I am, I guess. But they can't look like this and be done when it's even just a quick wash. It's got to be just a little bit more. And I wouldn't, I'll tell him, but I don't want to, like this. I mean, you just got to make sure when you're doing this that you're hitting every surface and that you've got a nice coordinated way. And I think he's scrubbing so fast and hard and trying to speed up and keep up with me that he's missing things. And it's not so much this truck that, and that's the whole thing with this. Whenever I'm talking to someone, look, there's a chunk there, there's a chunk there. You can see the swirling marks all over the door. You just see a rag mark there, you know. Look at the back, look at the back. So that's what I'm dealing with, where, look at the back chunk here. The whole tailgate, just like, oh God, look at the window. Look at the window. He didn't even rub this side. Do you see what I'm talking about? I'm not being a dick when I'm saying this isn't right. The problem is there's a dozen things that aren't right, like not doing mirrors. That's something I usually wouldn't even mention unless I was out there with the person. But being that there's so many different little things, you gotta say something, you gotta talk to somebody, and if we can't figure out a way to communicate and be respectful and happy in the way we're communicating, then it's a problem for both of us. And I don't never want to have a problem with anybody, especially a family friend. That's just not what I'm looking for. What's this whole little thing about? Well, it's about me wanting to make sure that I have good communication with the employees that I get. And the problem is, I can't just fix what they do without doing the whole job over. So unless I want to watch this whole thing over, I can't make it right. And the problem with that for me is, it's a cost. So I'm going to leave this like it is. I'm not worried about it. I'm not wanting to detail this thing out fresh right now. Some of the kind of jobs I give people, and that's what's scary for me as an employer, as a boss, is when you give somebody some jobs and they're the smaller of the jobs, and it's not even really a real detail, it's just, hey, let's wash this real quick. Well, that's, if it doesn't turn out but like 60% right, 65% right, well then when you give them the job that's harder and it's the worst job, that's where I wonder how it's going to turn out. And this is a new day, a new start. I've washed cars with the man for 2 days. So he should get what I want by now. But I honestly think that when I'm trying to explain some things to him, he's still thinking so hard about trying to do a good job on what he was doing that we're just missing each other. Just barely, too. So it will get better. It will get correct. It will get right. And we're going to try to make it work. Even when me and Chuck work together, me and Chuck have little things we get into a little tiff about. Like, Chuck, come on, man. Well, it's good enough. You know, no, that's not good enough. Stuff like that. So, I don't know if any of that explains any. When you've got people like Nick way back in the day, or Trent way back in the day, and you remember them probably on the channel if you've been around a long time. You got people like Josh and James. Those two sets of two match each other pretty well. Nick and Trent were more the spun monkey, just get in and do it. But Nick was a little bit too spun to be as good as Trent. I mean, then you got the James and Josh guys where they just don't have a clue. Just don't have a clue. Trent had half a clue. Nick had no clue really, but he'd try. James and Josh, no clue. So that's where the thing is with people. James and Josh could try at certain times, but when you have absolutely no clue what you're doing, and you're jumping into a job that takes a big clue on doing what you're going to be doing, that's hard to do, and it's hard to just keep being wrong and wrong and wrong because you just don't know shit. And that's where those kids were, is they just don't know shit. And you can't train someone that doesn't know shit unless they are just willing to always be wrong. And that's a hard place to be in all the time. So I'm understanding of the issues at hand with the different things. And that's where we are. I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the 99-cent only store to get brushes and some deodorant and some, there is actually some oven cleaner I use from there for different parts of the cars. So I gotta go there. Gotta go to Walmart. I get bags. I shop for a living. This isn't even including that I gotta go to Home Depot and different stuff like that to get ready for the job at Parizio. And I don't even know how to keep up on all the different things I'm supposed to do. Right now the tenants from my place are in a hotel at my cost. I think I'm 3 nights, 3 people, 3 hotel nights per night right now. So every night that goes by right now, I pay for 3 hotel rooms. Yeehaw. Tonight is Saturday. Last night was Friday. Friday and Saturday night in San Diego are not cheap. I'm not getting them slums. I'm getting them a decent place with 2 beds. And I think the average price in San Diego tonight was like $150. So that's cool. Yeah, really cool. No, it's not. It's not cool at all is what it is. That tripped me out. I was looking at it, looked like I got fruit punch or something. I looked down in there, the red cup sitting inside of the McDonald's cup. Okay, well, that's hopefully a little bit of background on the different people, different types of people that I've had working. Hugo's a good guy. I'm hoping it works out. But in the end, I'm going to be doing what I'm doing, no matter if somebody's doing it with me or not. I've got no choice in the matter. I can't quit. I can't just retire just yet. I can't. If I didn't have all the problems, I didn't have all the stuff to do. And lately, it seems like I can't get it to a place where I don't have the stuff to do. So I am definitely getting things in order. It is going to help out a lot having Hugo around. God, I put 4 gallons of fuel in this thing, and it still almost ain't showing. 83 miles still empty. That light will go out later. Okay, enjoying the beautiful day in San Diego and talking about work, employees, stuff like that. I've had a lot of employees. Hugo is definitely different than Josh and James, and he is definitely a cool cat with a good work ethic who's been around the block and has had jobs. And that's a big difference with some of these kids. Is Josh's only work experience was Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I'm not knocking that. Don't ever think I'll knock that. I think every kid should work McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, whatever their mental capacity will allow. But fast food, it should be something that every kid has to do. You ain't above it, and it shouldn't pay $27.14 an hour to fucking make French fries. Jack in the Box is one of the best jobs I had, and they do reward you if you have a brain. And work, I made shift leader in first year, I believe it was. And this is when I was 15. I mean, I tore shit up. It's easy. It's easy. All you gotta do is want it. You just gotta want it. I want it. I've always wanted it. But that guy has a couple body panels missing off his car. There's a fender, a front balance, a back. Oh my God. That's just like, I don't even know if he's got tags. He's just driving. He don't give a shit. Okay. Yeehaw. To the gym first. That's one minus about when I'm here in San Diego. When I'm in Montana, when I'm in LA, I got a shower I can take. I can just roll in and take a shower. Yeehaw. That's it. You know what? You really end up taking that for granted in life. And I don't take that for granted anymore because I don't have a shower. I don't want propane running through my trailer full time. Get some leak. Some idiot smoking a joint in there. Who would do that? And boom, you blow yourself up. Not what Nate is looking to do. No. I need dog food. God, I'm out of everything. Just remember that. So I don't run propane for hot water. I don't want to take a cold shower. Hell, it won't cut through the grease. So in the end of the day, I got to go to the gym, get myself a little bit of a workout, some stretches. There's certain ones, the outdoor pools, I'll go swimming. But it's nice to get you to the gym. It makes you have that little extra motivation to get to the gym because you got to take a shower. But washing cars like we have and dealing with these apartments and trying to keep the youth, I'll tell you, you watch the videos maybe you watch like 10% of a video because there's so much jibber jabber, like right now. Like how many, 20 minutes worth of just talking about shit? But it takes a lot of work to put these videos together and put them on here and keep doing it and keep doing it and day after day and day after day and every day and every day. I forgot they're going to be packed this morning. I've got no choice but to be here. I remember I don't come to this gym as much anymore, but I remember now that you got to have a system because if someone pulls in behind you, they will get your spot. And I just got, well, that was a pretty smile. I just got the only spot available on this lot, and it wasn't available when I pulled out. No, there's one more. This place has a parking nightmare. Okay. Can't record anything else. I enjoy working with people. I don't try and have problems with people, but I'm going to say something when stuff is wrong, and they're either going to handle it or not. One place to another, man. I never get the time I need. I just don't. Oh, man. Lost my fucking wallet? Hang out around here. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Is Saturday usually busy to come in?
Usually it's busy.
Is it busy? Oh, really? It's a bad day to come. Okay, cool. I thought it'd be good. Thank you. Are they working? Vacuum. Oh. We are pushing a car. And this should be fun. That turned on. Let's give this a shot real quick.
Go forward and the back.
Yes. Right. That hole's a bitch. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh, fuck. Okay, stop. Give me that big BFD mutter with no wheel over there. There's a small tire on top of it. There's 3 in the stack. No. Grab the big one. The thick one. It's been nice having Hugo around for a couple days. He does pretty good. We're gonna see how good this does. In this particular scenario. Lift it up. Lift it up about 10 inches off the ground.
How much?
10 inches or so.
All right.
We on it?
Yeah.
Okay. You steer. Crank it that way. It already is. So basically while it's rolling, it ain't gonna take much. Start cranking it the other way to where we're set and posed to go back, and then we'll take this Mercury and we'll push it back. We'll get in and... Jeez. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. It's a good little truck. Marcus, we're using your car. Tow car. Tug car. A Mercury Tug Marquise. take the most straight approach I can. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Is it touching the ground? If it's touching the ground, we can't. Okay, just let me roll forward another inch. I won't smash you. Keep your hand towards the top. That should hold it. Okay, so you have to crank it hard and as close as we can get to that caddy.
Okay.
On that side. So there we go, show. Exactly. Let's show you exactly. Your door need to be right here. I want to be this close or so. So this side will be about here. We want to be right here. Should be pretty simple. A lot simpler than pushing that beast.
Yeah.
Like I said, they charge for this at the gym. Crank it a little bit. Close your door. Straighten it out. Crank it. Crank it. Bro! Yo! Hang on, dude. Hang on, man. You're not watching me at all. You're looking all...
I can't see you.
Well, that's a good reason. I'll roll the windows down and yell.
Okay.
But get in, and when you get in this... Well, not now. We got to do this again. But when you get in this time, close your door to where the door is closed and we're able to... Let's put this thing right there to where we don't hit that point. I'm going to take another stab at it. Hey, you still got to crank. You still got to crank quite a bit.
Okay.
But, and then you have to bring it back over and swoop right in. I'd say we're about another 2-3 feet that way about.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The back right, yeah.
Yeah. Straighten it out. Perfect. Oops. I know. That's about perfect. We have to do this again though. Yeah, you should go back almost into there and you can swoop right in.
Okay.
Ah. Other way, other way, other way. Yep. Straighten it out. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, we'll go back another 3 feet or so. This should be the last time. It's a long, long bitch. Yes. Problem is the car's in neutral. So as I'm going forward, it's pushing the car back. It's good! Stop! Perfect! Oh shit, maybe too far. Oh god, no. Oh! We're good. Okay, is it in neutral?
No.
Oh man, that's right there. God, we're good. That's good.
We have to exchange insurances.
I know. That's Nate on Nate crime.
That shouldn't be a crime. I will shit myself.
I had a guy that worked for me and he ran his Mercedes into my Mercedes. Did you get that text yet?
Yes.
Did you forward it to me?
I'm about to do it. I just got it right now.
Okay.
Same.
Looks good with it all stacked in here.
Yeah, it looks, you know what?
We sure lucked out on that.
It could have been bad.
Okay, so can you grab that piece? And we're just gonna go this way and we'll set it up against that car where she's got shade. I gotta get a new solution for this, but works for now.